Aloha!
Aloha!
Hello! Namaste!
Namaste!
Welcome to this interview.
Bienvenue à cette interview.
And today we got a worldwide famous person, Laurence Cherniak.
Yes, enjoying myself like I always do in Christiania. The greatest town in the world that could ever be on an island, and the greatest town that anyone could ever want to spend any time. If you really want to share what is real spiritualism in the world today and has been for a long time, come and visit Christiania. If you're interested in going to the end of the universe to really know who you are and discover yourself and getting along with these amazing people here, you're welcome to come to Christiania. I'll never be sorry that I ever came here. I'm always glad I have. And as a result of it, I'm getting to share these very moments with my heart and you today.
And we are right now in Christiania, the free town in Denmark. Been here since 1971. A very nice place, a place where there's open selling of cannabis, the green plant, Santa Maria, ganja, hashish, sweet child, got many names. Laurence is very famous because he's the author of the books called the Great Books of Hashish.
Yes, the first trilogy on hashish.
Yeah, the famous persons on the cannabis scene today knows Laurence personally. And we are talking about persons like the Prince of Pot, Mark Emery, Jack Hero, Ed Rosenthal, Ben Drunker, and a lot more persons, Noel van Schaik and everybody on the cannabis scene who is worldwide famous. And you are also worldwide famous because every smoker in the whole world, I think, knows about your books, because there are more books. Laurence, when did you give out your first book?
The first book was released in 1979 is what it says in the book. They were actually out in 1978, I believe, but the actual official date was in 79.
Okay.
And/or Press, Sebastian Orfali. I mean, we had such great nights jamming on working on those books.
You gave out your first book in 1979 by a Californian publisher.
Yeah, and/or Press. He did everybody's books.
When we talked together yesterday, you told me that when you give out your first book, many people say, don't do it, it will ruin your life, and
yeah, that's right.
You will not be able to have a proper job, and everything will be smashed for you.
That's right, and that's why I like
give it out.
That's why I like Sebastian Orfali. He was absolutely great and so encouraging all the time, and he agreed with me totally that, you know, in 25 or 30 years, if I lived that long, I'd be easily sitting here in Christiania doing interviews like this with you.
Yeah.
We got along great. Every night we would be together,
working
on those captions. Tremendous love, especially when he would get a real nice Nepalese temple ball.
Yeah,
from one of my travels.
Like you see here in, I will just show the temple balls from Nepal. Very nice, beautiful black hashish.
These ones were actually made in Netherlands.
In Netherlands?
Yeah,
no,
through this system that we talk about in this book.
Okay.
Through the ice-water method. The second book of the first trilogy came out in 1984.
Yeah.
And the first book covers mostly 4 countries primarily: Morocco, Lebanon, Afghanistan, and Nepal. And to go to those 4 countries is an achievement in itself, and to be able to do what I was able to capture there is becoming more and more of a realization to the modern world that, you know, that's not going to be easily done again. And as a result of it, my book enjoys and suffers through having to enjoy the most recognized of such historical value, because of now it's already becoming so old and times are changing. If you go there, the places are not the same.
No.
You know, everything is different. So I've recorded history in a very special way, and no one else has gone to all those places. So that's book 1, and then book 2 is 13 countries. So so now we're getting up there and getting serious. And and book 3 is 33 countries.
Okay.
So now that's very hard to argue with all of that photography. I mean, there's some people who say that it's too much photography. I mean, how can you have too much photography?
But you are a photographer, and also this book about how to make.
It's not how to make; it's how they do it.
Oh yeah,
people showed me. You know, what could be better than showing the real thing?
Yeah,
you see.
Fantastic.
Right. So, and then the hash
Wow,
ends
it
up
looks really
looking
good.
like those beautiful balls you saw on the cover that you couldn't believe that were Royal Nepalese. Yes, these were
they are
genetics, you see.
beautiful.
So my partner, Alan, I mean, it was his genetics because he has the facilities through his seed company to grow places. So he was able to gather seeds because he's the seed bank. So he was able to get the best Nepalese seeds, grew them in Nederland, and there we are. Exactly the same thing that you see in this book, and that's how come we're to do that book.
Fantastic. And now we have a Christiania dog coming to visit us.
Yes.
Hello, doggy.
There's a waggy tail. He's a happy boy, like a lot of people here.
Hi.
Hey, this is Puppy.
Hi, Bamse.